We have three main objectives at Mermaids, which are embrace, educate and empower. Embracing is all about showing that we care, really, and that there are people out there who care and want to support them. Educate is all about using the best evidence and best practice to make sure that people understand about transgender rights, and empowering is about giving young people and their families the information they need to make sure that they are supported and they know their rights. It can be an absolute bombshell when young people come out as transgender to their families, and a lot of the time families don't know what to do, who to turn to. We also find that young people often have been living with the idea of being transgender for a long time before their families find out about it. We know that families go through their own journeys just as young people do, and they also need a lot of support so that they in turn can support their children.
6 years ago, our son came up to us and shared his experience of identifying as transgender. Obviously, as parents, we supported our child, and we went through the three transitions: social transition, medical transition, and legal transition. And what we found at that time was that there was nobody who knew anything about the transgender process. Nobody knew what the transition process entailed. So I, as a professional in mental health, I knew quite a bit, and I researched quite extensively into the subjects. So I became quite aware of what was entailed. No? But what I've realized that other parents who were in the system or whose children were transitioning, they were not in the same position. They were quite scared. They had nobody to turn to, like we didn't have anybody to turn to. So me and my wife decided to establish a support group for parents, which we've established for about two years now. So that's progressed, but now I think that we need to take it to another level. I think, okay, professionals know what to do. Now I think the community needs to know what's needed for them to accept transgender people. We've been encouraged to form a local branch of Mermaids, and that's why Mermaids is here. I think we have a pool of different professionals, both from the teaching profession, from the youth and social workers, nursing as well, all sorts of different professions who want to work together. We want to work together to extend the knowledge and awareness that the transgender community deserves. And that's, I think, will be our next step. It's a big challenge, but why not? Why not take it on?